Hey y'all, hey! I hope everyone is doing well. It is time for Side Hustle Saturday. And today, y'all, we are going to be talking about side hustles that you can do for the holidays, okay? Before we get started, let me check my social media accounts and make sure we are good on all ends. And then we are going to jump right into it. Um, Happy Saturday, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good Saturday, a good weekend, so to speak. And who's excited about Thanksgiving? I know I'm excited just to have um, a break coming up. So, okay, we are good on all ends, y'all. Okay, so we're going to get started. So, y'all, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Can y'all tell I'm really excited today? I'm excited for a few reasons. One, your girl is doing Side Hustle Saturday. Y'all know I enjoy that. Two, your girl is on like holiday vacation, so I don't have to go to work on Monday. So I'm just excited to have the weekend to myself. Well, somewhat to myself. I don't have to worry about going into work the next day more so than anything, or excuse me, not the next day, on Monday. So I'm excited about that. And I'm just excited about the Thanksgiving holidays that are coming up, as well as, the Christmas holidays and anything else that y'all celebrate, okay? So your girl is just in a good mood today. Glad to be with y'all doing Side Hustle Saturday. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I'm pulling up my notes about the different side hustles. I do have a couple of church announcements for you guys. Let me see. Let me make sure I have my notes though. Okay, we are good. So a couple of church announcements I have, y'all. So Thanksgiving next week coming up right around. Everybody, Black Friday. People do the Black Friday sales and things of that nature. If you're going to participate in that, great. Awesome, wonderful. But first and foremost, hope you enjoy your time with your friends and family. But I am actually going to be having a Black Friday sale. It is actually going on now. Y'all know I offer coaching, whether it's coaching for mystery shopping, notary, as well as budget and business coaching. So let me find my link. I'm going to put my link in the chat, or I'm going to have to I'll put it in the description. I'll link it some kind of way. But all of my coaching has been reduced to its lowest price possible. It is only going to be for like that for 1 week only. So if you wanted to do any type of coaching with me, then this is the week to sign up and do it, because this will be the lowest price ever, as well as I'm planning on increasing my prices. So these prices will never be this low again. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I'm grabbing my link right now so that I can post it in the chat for you guys. And what's up? I see we already got a comment in the chat. So let me make sure. I shout out this person. So Michelle, she says, I'm excited for the food. I hear that. Michelle, I'm excited for the food as well. Although I don't eat as much as I used to. Like last Thanksgiving, I didn't eat as much as I would typically do. But I'm very excited about the food and just being around friends and family. But let me go ahead and post this link. This is the link for my coaching, and I'll have other posts with it for you to be able to click on the link. But like I said, the coaching prices are reduced this week only. This week only. This will be the lowest price ever that you can get. A one-on-one coaching session with me for various different things. But after that, definitely at the start of the new year, the prices will be going up. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, because it's Side Hustle Saturday. Side Hustle Saturday. Ooh, it's Saturday. Ooh, it's Saturday. It's Side Hustle Saturday. So y'all know I had several side hustles One of them being mystery shopping, another one being notary, that I was doing pretty heavily, generating some additional income. I'm always big on one source of income is too close to none or too close to zero. So I am a big advocate for making extra money, getting some extra income in, and not just relying on your main hustle to supply all of your needs. And that was more so, I came to that realization during the pandemic when things had to shut down, and I had to shut down my main business for about 6 weeks. And yeah, I was like, I do not want to be in this predicament ever again. So I'm always going to try and find ways to supplement my income. And that's what I've been doing. Since then, it's just different side hustles. Haven't been going as hard in my side hustles, but it's good to know that they're there. They're there as a backup, and that I can jump into them as I please to get extra income. And I will also say this, on my channel, you will find that the side hustles I recommend, like, even though I have a YouTube channel, I probably have never recommended for y'all to do a YouTube channel as a side hustle. Because first and foremost, your girl is going to tell you it is not a quick and easy way to make money at all. Okay. You got to put some time in, you got to put some effort in. It's going, it's going to take a little time to make some coin. All right. So you will never see me advertising or promoting that, so to speak, as a side hustle. My idea of a side hustle is something where you can get money rather quickly, like fairly quickly, like within like a month or so, you're making some money off of this particular side hustle and not having to wait, months at a time before you see or reap the benefits of all your hard efforts. So the side hustles that I'm promoting are things that you can get into rather quickly and begin generating money. That has always been my goal, because oftentimes when you need that extra cash, you need that extra money, you can't be waiting, 3 months down the road to get it. You need it fairly quickly. So that's what I am promoting. And these are going to be holiday centered. These are not in any particular order, although I am going to put this first one at the top of the list just to get it out of the way. But I have 15 different side hustles that you can do. And the first one I'm going to start with, just to get it out of the way, just to clear the air, is mystery shopping. So y'all know I was doing mystery shopping heavily, still do it from time to time. Around this time of the year, usually the mystery shops are pretty heavily, because a lot of the stores are trying to check out their different specials, checking out their discount codes, making sure things are running smoothly, making sure their customer service within the store is going well, because they know that they are going to have an influx of customers into their establishment for Black Friday. So around this time, and going into definitely during November, as well as going into December, you will see mystery shops. The mystery shops, though, are throughout the year. You can find something to do as a mystery shop throughout the year. And it could be something as simple as, getting a meal where you're not having to pay for a meal for lunch, or having a nice dinner with your family. I told y'all before, I've done hotel mystery shops. I've done mystery shops where I've gotten like a facial done. It's all kinds of mystery shops that you can do. And I specifically did a video on Tipsy Tuesday, I want to say a couple of weeks back, going into how you can get started with mystery shopping. So be sure to check that out. And I have tons of videos on my channel talking about how you can get into mystery shopping, and all of them you do not have to pay in order to get paid. Some of them you're just going in and evaluating the customer service, so you're not having to actually physically buy anything before you get paid or something, or coming out of your pocket. Now, I will say with a lot of the mystery shops, though, it usually takes a month for you to get paid. There is one company called Ipsos, that's IPSOS, and they usually pay weekly. I haven't done any shops with them lately, but at the time that I was doing it, I want to say they were paying weekly. So if you completed your shop by a certain date, by the next week, you would get paid. Okay. So just keep that in mind with the mystery shops. You don't have to come out of pocket for all of them. Some of them you are paying for some merchandise as well as getting paid to do the shop. Usually if you're paying for some merchandise, they are going to reimburse you for your purchase, or they'll tell you their reimbursement amount that they would give you for the purchase that you're making. So that's one side hustle, and that's really, really easy to get into. There's tons of mystery shopping companies out there where you just sign up with them and you sign up as an independent contractor. You look at their list of jobs that they have, see if one is something that might interest you, let them know, hey, I'm available to do this shop. And they pretty much assign you the shop, and you go out and you do it. You give them a report of what you found. And once all of that's been submitted and approved, they will let you know, hey, we will cut you a check on this day. Or usually a lot of them are using PayPal, so they'll do a deposit into your PayPal account. So that was mystery shopping. The next one I have on my list, which is pet sitting. I put this on because as I was doing this list or creating this list, I'm already seeing people in my local neighborhood groups asking for this particular service, which is pet sitting. They are looking for people. They're going out of town for the holidays and they need someone to watch their pets. So if you are a pet person, you enjoy being around pets, dogs, that kind of thing, then this might be something right up your alley. Be on the lookout, and I would say join the different neighborhood groups and see who is looking to have someone to pet sit for them. And not just join your local neighborhood group, join the local neighborhood group for the neighborhoods surrounding you so that it's still close. Like I wouldn't recommend you join one that's like across town unless you know that's like the rich part of town or something like that. And you could possibly make more money pet sitting. But you want to make it as convenient as possible. So I would just recommend joining the different neighborhood groups that are nearby and close to you so that, one, you don't have to travel too far in order to do this job. So if you are a pet owner, if you already got a dog or a cat or something like that you're already watching, pet sitting is something that is right in your wheelhouse that you can possibly do to make some extra money for the holidays. Because if you already got a dog, and you know you got to walk this dog a couple of times out of the day, and someone's going out of town and they need their dogs to be walked and fed, you're going to be doing the same thing with your animal. So you might as well see if you can make some money doing it with someone else's animal, okay? And that is for pet sitting as well as for dog walking as well. This is also something good for someone who already has pets or already has animals, because like I said, if you're already going out and walking your dog and someone else needs help walking their dog because either they're going to be busy working long hours, working overtime during the holidays, then you can be like, hey, I'll walk your dog when I take mine out or whatever. And you can make some extra money for something that you are already doing, okay? So this is what I mean when I say that the types of side hustles that I'm recommending, I want them to be something simple, easy, something that is not going to be too strenuous and stressing you out, and something that you can easily incorporate into your everyday activities and things that you are already doing. All right, so the next one I have, which is number 3, is to sell, and the next few are kind of going to go hand in hand. So number 3 is to sell holiday plates, okay? So if you are good at cooking, or if you already know your family gonna have a whole bunch of food left over, you can come with your own little to-go plates and create little dishes. But hopefully you're the one who's good at cooking and not taking all your family's food. But if you're good at cooking, you can sell plates for this holiday season, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, even for the New Year as well. And I would recommend, if you go about doing this, I would recommend targeting people who probably, and I hate to say this because I don't want to seem like I'm targeting this specific demographic, but I would target single males that you know do not cook, that they mainly go out to eat a whole lot, okay? So if you know males that are constantly going out to eat, or single males, or you know where the single males congregate, I would say probably go to the bar or something like that, especially on Sunday, see who all's around, pass out your little flyer, say, hey, I'm selling plates on this particular day for the holidays. And I'm sure, especially like catch them at the bar if they done had a few drinks and stuff. I'm sure you'll be able to sell some plates that way, okay? So sell some plates. And funny thing about it, y'all, this is I won't say really easy. If you know how to cook, this could be something really easy for you to do, especially if you are the type of person who likes to like meal prep your meals and stuff. So adding on a few extra plates or taking orders for plates the week ahead to know what you need to make might be something that you can easily incorporate. But funny enough, I was talking to one of my patients just yesterday, and this individual, she is a high school student and she likes cooking as well. And she sells plates at her high school, y'all. So if a teenager can do this, you can do it too. She says she gets requests. Like her friends are asking her, when you want to sell some more plates and stuff like that. So this is something that you can do if you know how to cook. If a teenager is being entrepreneurial and using her creativity to be able to sell plates and make money at school, then you can definitely find a way to make money as well. Okay. So the fourth thing I have is to sell holiday dishes. And what I mean by that, not dishes like plates or anything. I mean, like if you know someone, you make really good, I don't know, sweet potato casserole, or you make really good green bean casserole or something like that. Those particular dishes you can sell to the community or to your friends, your family, someone who's having a big gathering. Y'all, just I always say, take note of what the stores are doing. The stores are creating these holiday meals, like the grocery stores, where you can get certain dishes and be able to, where they sell them to you so that you're not having to do all the cooking and prepping. With selling the dishes, it's a little bit different than selling the plates, because you could specialize in just saying, hey, I have these 2 or 3 main dishes that you're doing, instead of having to do, meat, sides, bread, all that kind of stuff, and possibly a drink that you might have to provide with a plate. You're just selling these dishes and say, hey, this dish will feed, a small will feed 4 to 6 people. If you want a large, it's going to feed 6 to 8 people, something like that. So you can create something like that if you are good at cooking and be able to sell holiday dishes or just specialty dishes that people would enjoy. Okay. And let me see what's up. Hold on. All right. So I see Catherine. Catherine, it is good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, but I'm glad you were able to join. She says, hello, how are you? I'm wonderful, Catherine. I'm in a great mood today. She says, this is Catherine. Wanted to let you know that I'm watching and listening. I won't be able to stay, but I will catch the repeat. Okay, no worries. I'm glad. I'm just glad to see your name pop up on the screen since I haven't seen you in a while. And thank you so much for watching the replay. All right, let's move on to the 5th thing that I have, and that is to sell holiday desserts. Okay, so if you are good at baking, you can sell cakes, pies, all the stuff that's popular, all the stuff that we're craving around this time of the year. You can go ahead and take orders for that, and even like cupcakes and cookies. And you can even with the cupcakes and the cookies, you can even market it like, hey, creating like cookie boxes that you can give out I won't say give out, but the person can buy as a gift to give to someone. So there's 2 different angles you can do with the desserts. You can sell the desserts for people to use for their holiday dinners, or you can sell desserts for people to use for like holiday gifts. So like the cakes, the cupcakes, even the cakes and the pies, you can sell it, and maybe somebody will give it to someone as a gift. If you sell it like in a smaller size, like a half a cake or something like that, or like a cake loaf, and you can show how you like wrap it nicely and all that kind of stuff, and someone can give it as a gift. Well, and then there's also, now that I'm thinking about it, there is a 3rd option you can do as well. You could also possibly do desserts as like a decorating class or something for like the little kids or for adults, and you can possibly advertise that, where you've made sugar cookies or chocolate chip cookies, but now they get to decorate them, and it's just like a fun holiday activity that can be done. So there's different angles you can do when it comes to the desserts. All right. I got one more thing in the food category, and then we're going to move on from the food category, okay? The sixth thing that you can do as a side hustle this holiday is to sell holiday punch, y'all, because I love me some good holiday punch. Like, I already know I want something good to drink, but definitely for Christmas time, I'm probably gonna make some special punch that my kids usually look for. Some holiday punch. If you're really good at selling making punch or something like that, or those specialty juices, or even the punch where we can add a little something extra to it a little later for our adult beverages, that kind of thing. You can sell those by the half gallon, by the gallon. Just make it up in a big batch. It shouldn't really take, I know when I make the punch or whatever, it doesn't take a whole lot of time, and just advertise that. I would also, find a way to give samples, because people might be like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this punch or whatever. So get creative, find a way where you can pass out samples of the punch so people can see and let them know that you're taking orders. And sell holiday punch. Because if somebody has a good punch, I would easily buy that by the gallon, because I already know this holiday season. Literally, I just sent my daughter to the store because I want some tea. I don't really make my tea anymore. I usually just buy it from the store because it's cheaper and it's less, it takes less time. So, but I already know this holiday, I'm gonna make sure I have some lemonade on deck. I'm definitely gonna have some tea on deck, and I like the sparkling grape juice. I'm gonna make sure I have that on deck. And like I said, I'm gonna make my usual holiday punch that my kids like and stuff. So I know I'm gonna have these special beverages, and even with, like, if you're good at making eggnog or something, homemade eggnog, you can sell that. So it's all kinds of stuff, beverages, stuff for cocktails. You can say, hey, this is my holiday cocktail punch. You just need to add, X, Y, and Z to it, and it is on and popping. So there's so many things that you can do this holiday season. But that pretty much concludes the food section. So if you like, girl, I can't cook, I can't bake, I don't know how to do anything in the kitchen, get to something else, that is what is coming up. But let me see. All right, yeah, because we're about halfway through. Y'all know I'm trying not to keep y'all on long, but let me see. I have a couple of comments. Oh, thank you, Catherine. She says, you look amazing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's up, April? Good to see you. She says, hello, y'all. And April says, I was Dominican one year and sold coquito from Thanksgiving to New Year's, made an extra night. Whoa, 19K. That's a lot. See? That is really good. So you need to be Dominican this year. That would come in handy. So, because she said from Thanksgiving to New Year's, y'all. That is literally a little over a month. So in a month, making $19,000 in a month, some people only make that in a year. So y'all get creative with these side hustle ideas, because people are looking to pay. Also, too, know that with all the hustle and bustle of everything going on, people are willing to pay for convenience. So if they're not having to cook this special dish or make this special cake that's going to take like 3 hours of their time, and they can just easily pay you and then pick it up and it's already done, and they know it tastes good because you've given them like a sample or something like that, they're going to pay for convenience, especially if they're short on time or just don't have the time in general. Okay. So you just got to think of what is a time saver for people, or what can be a time saver for people. What are people looking for during this holiday time? And also another thing, which goes to like marketing strategies, people are willing, not only are they willing to pay for convenience, they're willing to pay for some of these specialty things, like how April said they got coquito. That is a holiday thing, just like eggnog and stuff like that. So they know, hey, I'm not going to really get this throughout the year. This is a special time. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it because it's probably not going to be available any other time throughout the year. So they're willing to pay I won't say top dollar, but they might be willing to pay or spend a little bit more because of the specialtiness of the season and of what you are providing. All right. But moving on, the seventh thing I have, because we're not even halfway finished, and I need to be I need to be halfway through the list. But the seventh thing that I'm always going to recommend is to sell your old clothes. So I told y'all before, I sold stuff on Mercari. There's other different sites, eBay, all kinds of stuff where you can sell your clothes. So any extra clothes, I won't say extra clothes, but clothes that you have that you know you're not wearing, that's in the back of your closet. Like literally, like I have clothes to sell, but I just literally took 3 large garbage bags full of stuff, like heavy stuff. Well, the garbage bags were so heavy, to the Salvation Army today. So I know y'all have something in your closet that y'all can clean out and sell, and people are looking for certain things, especially if you know, hey, I can't wear this winter coat anymore. Let me go ahead and put it up for sale and get you some extra money. And with Mercari, I forget how it works. And when I say I forget how it works in terms of how quickly you get paid. But I know it doesn't take very long for you to get the money. I want to say the money is like deposited in your account within like a matter of days or like a week. I know it doesn't take very long. Once the sale has cleared and you've shipped out the product, you get your money pretty quickly once you've made the sale. And I noticed too, when I was on Mercari, the more often you post, so like the more stuff you put up there, it helps to keep your listing or your shop name. I forget what all it's called, the shop in the algorithm, so that more people can see it. So post like 5 to 10 things a day. And then if you have another 5 to 10 things, post it the next day, but let the algorithm know, hey, I'm here and I have stuff that I'm going to post, periodically, and keep track of all that stuff. Look at your listings. One of the things I do like about Mercari is that the people if your item isn't selling, you can put the price that you want, but you can also say, hey, if my item isn't selling, drop the price. And then it automatically drop the price for you. And then you have a limit, like I don't want it to go below this amount. So it's not like you'll sell your clothes for pennies or something if you didn't want to, but you set the limit. Like I'm willing to go as low as, I don't know, $10. And maybe you have it listed for $20, but if it doesn't sell like within, I forget, like 24 or 48 hours, you can say, hey, decrease the price by, it's okay if you automatically decrease the price by 10%. And that's another thing I believe that keeps your listing in the algorithm, because then they are also showing people, hey, this item had a price drop. Y'all know how, like with Amazon and stuff, they'll tell you like, hey, this item in your cart dropped in price or whatever. So the same thing is happening with Mercari when you have it set up that way, for it to automatically drop the price if your item hasn't sold within a specific period of time. And like I said, and on Mercari, you don't have to just sell clothes. You can sell shoes, body lotion, like all kinds of stuff. But mainly all I've sold on there is clothes. But I did like it because it was pretty straightforward, like most of them are, and you got paid in a relatively short period of time. Let's see, hold on. I see really, really quickly. Oh, goodness. Oh, Catherine was asking, what is it that she sold? Give me a hint. So the coquito is like it's like an eggnog, but it's spiked, isn't it? It's spiked with alcohol. But it's a drink. It's a drink. April says, I delivered to the buyer too. Okay, so you also set up delivery. So yes, so you can include that for an additional fee, and people would be willing to pay. But good idea. What's up, Still Rocks? Good to see you. He says, hey, people. And April is telling them, hey, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. And we just talked about coquito. And then Still Rocks says, okay, thank you, Still Rocks. He says, happy Turkey Day if I don't talk to y'all before then. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. All right, so the next thing we have as a side hustle, and y'all let me know if y'all try out any of these side hustles, because I want to know how y'all do if you do try them out. The next thing you have, and this is one that I'm actually looking for, but I don't think I'm gonna find it, is to offer holiday decorating services. Now, I know y'all have probably seen the decorating service where they do the lights, like they put the lights outside. So that's one option that you could possibly offer as a service. But I'm not really, that's not something I'm really recommending, because one, either you're going to have the lights, or you're going to have to, if you don't have the lights, that's an investment. Like, those lights are expensive to invest and put on somebody's house, and make sure you have enough. If you're doing it and saying you're using the people's lights, then same thing, you got to see what they working with, and that could be a big tangled mess for you to figure out which lights are working that they had from last year and all that kind of stuff, and figuring out, how they want stuff, or if they need to replace stuff. So that is an option, but that is not the decorating option that I'm talking about. So what I'm talking about is holiday decorating services for the interior of your home. So I'm looking for someone to do that, because I don't have time. I don't have as much time. Also, I need to get stuff. So even if someone went shopping for the stuff for me, for me to put in the house and stuff, like, hey, or even if they knew like a wholesaler or a buyer where you could get it at a discount and get like the different wreaths and the garland and stuff to put in the house, I would greatly appreciate that. Like, somebody putting up the Christmas tree. Now, I do like decorating the Christmas tree, and I like hanging the stockings and stuff like that. But all the other stuff, all the other extra stuff, I would rather somebody just put the garland all over throughout the house, and decorate the table, switch out my table settings with the holiday decor, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'd rather somebody else come in and do that stuff for me. And I have not been I was looking for someone a couple of weeks ago to see, like, does someone offer this service on the internet, and I could not find anyone. But if you are gifted and talented and skilled and have an eye for design, and can, are really good at decorating those final touches. And what would be even better is if you had the stuff already. So this would be a good idea for someone who is like an event planner or party planner, who already like decorates for parties and stuff like that. Child, I need y'all for the holidays, just to put little, those little pieces here and there. Cause I got the tree. I can do the tree. I can do the stockings, but the other stuff, I really don't feel like doing. And I'm trying to get better, because I do want my house to look a little festive and stuff. So oftentimes that stuff goes by the wayside, and it's like, okay, well, at least we got our tree up, and everything else does not get put up. So you can offer that as a holiday service, decorating. And an added bonus would be, hey, once this holiday season is over, what day would you like for me to come back and remove all the stuff and neatly pack it away? Because that's the other thing. After we tired of it, usually my husband takes the stuff down, and he's like, he does okay. But the place where we keep it, I always have to go back and reorganize it, because it looks like he just threw the stuff in there. And I'm like, how are we supposed to find this stuff next year? Like, this is a mess. Like, this is not how it's supposed to be. So even if you offer that to decorate and to come back and remove, that is something that people are looking forward to. So let me see, really quickly. April says, I decorated my apartment door. Maybe I can get into this biz. Apartment doors only. If you can do the door, you can do the other stuff, because the door, but then we have like archways in the house. So all of those I would like to have decorated. The stairway, all that stuff. It's like, it's the same stuff. Like, it's just garland and some little bows and wreaths and stuff, but I don't feel like doing all that. But it's like, as long as I have the tree, I'm good. But yeah, you can definitely get into that. And I would say probably, April, I don't know if you decorated the inside or the outside of your door, but if you decorated the outside, make sure, and I'm sure it looks good, but make sure it really, 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 really stands out. And then I probably have a flyer right beside my door and saying something like, if you want your door to look like this, give me a call and I'm happy to offer my services to you. But yeah, I think people are looking for that. And it might be something reasonable, especially in apartments, because people are probably wanting to decorate, but maybe they don't want to go all out because they might be like, hey, I'm in a small space in the apartment. So, and that's their way of being festive, since they don't like, if you don't have a, in the house, you can put the lights and stuff all outside. But if you're in an apartment, you can't really do all that. So for people to see it, all you have is the door. So some people might be like, well, yeah, I do want to do something to my door so people can see that I'm in the holiday spirit. So I think it's a good idea. But you can probably do the whole apartment too. And then April says interior, that would be a good one. You never hear about that. Yeah, I have heard about it, but not in my area. So that's why I was looking. I was like, I wonder if someone does it here. But like in the bigger cities, I'm pretty sure, I know like in Atlanta, they have that service. April says, I'm front door festive only. Oh, Catherine says, I don't even want to do the tree. I feel you. It's a lot of work, though. I don't mind decorating the tree. The tree is always fun to me. And April says she just decorated outside of her door, and she'll say, I'll email you a picture. Yes, I would love to see a picture of your door and you advertising your services. So April has the coquito and she's doing the door decorating. She's going to come back and say she made $50K over the holiday season from doing these side hustles. The next thing I have, number 9, is, and this is also what I'm looking for as well, and we have been able to find it, but it's been a little hit or miss, is offering holiday cleaning services. So we need like a deep clean of the house. Like I need someone to come and do like a deep cleaning and everything, not just the regular cleaning. Because we're supposed to be, people are coming over and stuff like that. So I want to have someone to come in and do a really, really, really good clean. So if you are good at cleaning and you don't mind doing that, and spending, a couple of days or whatever, a few hours cleaning someone's home, then you can easily make some extra money. Because I know people are looking, maybe they ran out of time, they got family and friends coming over and they're like, I want to give my house a good clean. Or maybe they're running around doing like grocery shopping and they're like, hey, if you can come clean while I shop or whatever, then that would be great. So people, like I said, people will pay for convenience, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. And sometimes too, as a consumer, a lot of people are trying to do everything themselves. But if you're like, hey, I offer this particular service, they'd be like, you know what? I'm so glad you mentioned that, because I actually do need someone to come and do this for me, or someone to come and clean. Because all of us clean our own home. Like people, we all clean. But sometimes it's like, okay, we are trying to do all this stuff, and it's like, it's just easier for me to hire somebody to come and do this cleaning service instead of me trying to do everything on top of all the extra holiday stuff that I've added to my plate. So holiday cleaning services, I would definitely charge by the hour, as well as seeing what they want. Like I said, a really deep cleaning and stuff. If it's just a regular maintenance clean, probably you want to specify that and specify the difference versus doing a deep cleaning and everything. Let's see. The next thing I have, and this is something that I also use, is number 10 is to be a personal shopper. And there are already apps where people are doing this, more so with like the groceries. So already we have people going and buying our groceries, and I've already started using this even more. Like usually I'm always doing, I won't say always, but a lot of times I'm doing like the grocery pickup. Like I'll have them get my groceries and then I'll pick it up from the particular store. Now I'm like, yo, I don't even have time. Y'all go ahead and pick them up and deliver these groceries to me as well. So people are looking for that. So that is an easy one that you can sign up with, like through Instacart. And I don't know the other ones. Instacart stands out to me, probably like DoorDash too, with people getting food, Uber, all that kind of stuff. So delivery services, shopping services, you might can even offer your services if someone is looking for a particular gift. It's like, give me your holiday gift list and I will go out and purchase the items for you. And, that way you don't have to worry about buying them while you're doing other stuff for the holiday season. So even buying gifts for people, buying, or even also just selling them like wrapping paper, gift wrapping paper, because inevitably you always forget, oh my gosh, I ran out of tape. I don't have any tape, or I'm out of a bow. We're out of bows. Now you got to run to the store or whatever. So at the top of the season, just say, hey, here is your holiday gift wrapping package. Which also brings me to the next thing we have, which is, and I've lost count on the number that we are on. Let me see. I think this is number 11. So number 11, you can offer gift wrapping services for people, like to be able to wrap their gifts. And there's a couple of ways you can do it. Remember at the top of the video, I told y'all to sign up with the different neighborhood apps and stuff, or get into the different neighborhood groups in your area. So you can offer your services that way through like the neighborhood groups and say, hey, I'm offering gift wrapping services, Friday through Sunday between the hours of 12 to 4. You drop your gifts off. I'll have them ready for you to pick up again at, by 4 p.m. And this is the cost, per gift in order to wrap it, or even going by size. Like if it's a small gift, we only charge this amount. If it's a large gift, I charge this amount, because a larger gift is going to take up more of your Christmas paper, your wrapping paper and stuff like that. So it's a different ways you can offer it. So that's one way you can offer your gift wrapping services. Another way you can offer your gift wrapping services is participate with like a local small business. And I'm recommending a local small business just because they may be more willing to have you come in. And when someone makes a purchase, I don't know if it could be included as part of what they are offering and the store pay you, or the customer could possibly pay you based off of their gift or the size of their gift and that kind of thing. So there's a couple of ways you can do it if you partner with a local business, and that way you can let the business know, like, hey, I'm advertising my gift wrapping services, but I'll also be advertising about your business so that people can come in on that particular day where I am doing the gift wrapping services. Okay. So that is something you could do as well. Get creative. Now you gotta be good at wrapping gifts. Don't have those gifts looking like they could have been just thrown into a paper sack or something. So I'm not the best at I do okay with wrapping gifts, but I wouldn't offer it as a service. Some of y'all are really, really good. Like y'all wrap it so pretty, and then y'all put the nice little special bow and tie it a certain way. Like I'm not that talented. Like it passes. Like it looks good enough, but it ain't too fancy. Okay. So I know that is not my area of expertise or anything. Let me see. And really quickly, and we're almost through, and I think I am going to make it on time too. Catherine asked April, how do you advertise the drink to sell? And she said, oh, on IG. Perfect. And then April says, they delivered my groceries this morning. I know that has to be a money maker. Yes, definitely. And I'm willing to pay for them to deliver it because I don't feel like it. And especially if you're in a colder place where you don't feel like going out and getting the groceries, and you would rather, I mean, it's not that cold here. It's gotten colder. But if you're in a place where y'all have like snow and stuff, I'm definitely paying for grocery delivery. All right. But let me hurry up and get through these last 4. So the 12th thing I have is to sell holiday crafts. So if you are a crafty person, this is right in your wheelhouse. Selling the crafts. You can do custom stockings, custom ornaments, custom t-shirts, custom pajamas. Everybody wants to take the pictures in the pajamas and stuff like that. This is a key time to break out all your crafting stuff. Wreaths, stuff for the door. Oh, it's all kinds of stuff you can do when it comes to crafts. And even if you're talented, like do candles, soaps, and stuff with a certain scent, because I do like to have a certain candle around this time of year. I'm about to bring out my Christmas candles and let that scent burn and stuff once Thanksgiving is over with. But if you do this kind of stuff, this is the time of year to advertise about it and start promoting and selling your products. The next thing I have, number 13, is to do holiday photos. So you can do like a holiday photo shoot if you're pretty good behind the camera, or even if you got a good camera, okay? Because you can just say, hey, set up a nice little setting, maybe get some of the little reindeer, I don't know, dress somebody up, dress one of your kids up to look like an elf, something, or use an elf or whatever. Do something and create this nice little holiday picturesque scene and tell people, hey, you can come here and take your holiday photos. And you can even say, hey, give a donation or whatever, or the holiday photos. To take the photos are free, but it's a charge if you want me to send you like a copy of it, that kind of thing, just to attract attention. And also, like, if you know someone who can play Santa or the Grinch, but I think you got to be careful with the Grinch because of the character licensing. But just like the different little festive things, a snowman. I don't think nobody has licensing on the snowman, but just something fun and creative. Go in an area where it's going to be a lot of people coming through and say, hey, yeah, we're taking holiday photos. It's no charge to take the photo, or it's only $5 or $10 or something like that to take the photo. Would your family like to take the photo? Okay. Think of the tactics that they use. It's like we went to the fair the other month. Every time we come into the fair, they always want to take your picture. So it's free to take the picture, but then on your way out, they want you to buy the picture and stuff like that. So use that same philosophy. Like, I'll take the picture for free, but if you want the actual copy of it, then that's where you have to pay. Okay. So you can take holiday photos. The 14th thing is to do holiday workshops. And by that, I mean, you can do holiday workshops for like Christmas crafts, Christmas cocktails, the Christmas treats, like, the baking stuff, like the cookies and cakes and stuff like that. You can put on a little workshop, even a gift wrapping workshop. It's all kinds of little workshops you can put on where you just say, hey, it's $10 for you to come in and do this workshop, or $20, however you want to charge it. And I'm going to teach you how to make these Christmas cookies, or how to decorate the Christmas cookies, or how to decorate your Christmas ornament. And at the end, you're going to have this one of a kind keepsake ornament for you to put on your Christmas tree. So all kinds of stuff like that. And you provide the ornaments, you provide the cookies, provide the stuff to decorate for them. They just come in and pay the fee. And you can do that a few times, on the weekend, to see what the response is like. And you could easily make a few $100s to go Christmas shopping. And the last and final thing, because I thought I was going to make it in time, but I'm like 2 minutes over. All right. So the last and final thing is to do a holiday raffle. Everybody likes a good raffle. I haven't seen a whole lot of raffles though as much. So Black Friday shopping is coming up. So see what's on sale. Maybe it's a TV. Maybe it's an entertainment set, a gaming set, or something like that. Go ahead, get it at a discount. Get it at a discount, whether it's a camera, something like that, something popular that people want. And say, hey, create a raffle. Like, you enter into the raffle. You put it as low as possible, $1 entry into the raffle, or $5 into the raffle, and you have a chance to win this big screen TV, or this PS5, whatever it is that you can get or already have. Or if you got a duplicate gift last year that you never opened, you can raffle it off. Or you can even raffle off like gift baskets. So you could put different stuff in the gift baskets that are inexpensive. Maybe it's a romantic gift basket for a couple. Maybe it's like an alcoholic beverage package. Maybe it's a dessert package where it's like cookies and cakes. Maybe it's a dinner package where you have created this whole holiday meal for someone with the meats, the sides, all that kind of stuff. And you raffle it off. And whoever wins, they get presented with that. So you can do a holiday raffle. So those are some of the ideas for some holiday side hustles that you can easily do with very minimal cost up front, or no cost up front for some of them. And it's like selling your clothes and stuff, old clothes. No, little to no cost up front, and you can make some money. Also, as since April had mentioned about her selling the coquito, you can also do pre-orders. So if you have pre-orders for like the food and stuff like that, or pre-sign-ups, even if you're doing like the workshops, you can get that money up front already. And then that way you can use that upfront money to purchase some of your supplies. So you're never actually coming out of your own pocket to get the supplies at first and then having to reimburse yourself. So you can always do pre-orders, pre-registration, where people pay the fee up front, which helps cut down on the cost of you getting the supplies. If funds are really, really tight or really, really limited, get the stuff you need and then make money that way. Okay. Let's see. I have the last few comments and then I'm going to hop off. April says it's 48 degrees outside. Too cold. Yeah, it's too cold. I'm not going out there. I am not going out there. And then April says custom ugly Christmas sweaters and 6 sets. What are 6 sets? I don't know what that is. But the ugly Christmas sweaters are good as an idea. Oh, socks. Sock sets. Okay, perfect. Yes, that is a good idea. And you can do like a little workshop. Because I won't say everybody, but a lot of people are having ugly Christmas parties. Thank you, April. She says those are amazing ideas. And then Catherine says, thank you. My mind is running wild. My mind is on that 15K. You can do it. Like I said, like people are willing to pay this time of the year, which is also why I said y'all don't go broke this year. Make sure you're on the winning side and getting some extra income and not spending up all your money. But yes, people get caught up in the holiday season and they do tend to spend more, and they also are spending more because they know certain items or certain things are just more popular or more readily available around this time of the year. So they'll buy it, stock up on it, all kinds of stuff, and spend a little extra, spend a little more. So capitalize on that. Take advantage of that. Don't get taken advantage of in this holiday season so that you can make some extra income. And last but not least, well, 2 things last but not least, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and share that so other people can see this and possibly get their holiday side hustle on. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, if you want any coaching from me, whether it's business coaching, notary coaching, mystery coaching, or budget coaching, all those things I offer right now, it is the lowest price of the year ever. And because after that it is going up, and I'm going to put the link up again in the chat. And I'll have it posted too. Like I said, this week, since I'm off next week, I'll be posting as well. So if you do want to sign up for any coaching with me, you can click on the link and be able to do so. But thank y'all so much for joining. I hope y'all enjoy this weekend. I will be back on Tuesday, so I will see you guys before Thanksgiving. I'm still going to tell y'all happy Thanksgiving, but I look forward to seeing y'all on Tuesday for Tipsy Tuesday. Okay. Until then, guys, take care.